Today I'd like to talk about two subjects that seem like they have nothing to do with each other: saving money and fat loss. If you think about this enough, saving money in a way could be rephrased as achieving wealth. And in a way, fat loss could be rephrased as achieving health. Of course, this doesn't mean that any of us are going to get rich by saving money, and it also doesn't mean that any of us are going to get super lean, super sexy, and live forever by losing body fat, but it should improve our circumstances. What I like about both of these things are these are things that most people desire, so the motivation is already there. You know, we often hear that the only two things that are for certain in life are death and taxes. What I also like about saving money and fat loss is it helps with both of those. What both of these have in common is the mindset. It's the habit. The downside is if your habits are not in good working order, they will need to be improved. And improving habits takes time and must be practiced every day. But the upside to this, and there is an upside, if you practice enough, the habits will become automatic and they transfer to everything. So with regards to money, a huge issue with the thinking comes down to this. Most of us would agree that we want more money. The problem when we quick think this is we think to ourselves, we need to make more money. We need to work more to attain money. What if we just saved money instead? Isn't that more or less the same thing? The same thing applies to fat loss and losing body fat. Most of us would agree we would like to be as lean and healthy as we possibly can. So instead of exercising all the time, trying to burn off calories that we're putting on today and tomorrow and next week, we keep eating and drinking and putting on more calories and getting in more debt and then using exercise to try to erase that. That's a lot of wasted effort and work. Why not stop putting on so many calories by eating and drinking today and eating and drinking more tomorrow? Cut back on all that so you automatically start saving. And by saving, I'm not talking about starving yourself. That is not my message at all. I'm just talking about by not putting on more calories today, tomorrow, next week, next year, you start creating a deficit. Your body starts burning through the calories that are already on you from last year, from yesterday. That's how it's supposed to work. It doesn't happen overnight, but over time, just like money, you start making progress. So obviously it comes down to this. If you want to save money, you cannot continue to spend and waste money on things you don't need. When it comes to trying to lose body fat and fat loss, you can't continue to put on calories that are not necessary. All of that is doing in both situations is working backwards and wasting your time. In both of these situations, this is purely input versus output and saving versus spending. So what are you waiting for? Start right now. Start today. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Like it or not, we need money and we need our health in this life. Start today by saving some money. Start today by not eating and drinking any calories that you don't really need. It's not going to be perfect. Expect obstacles. Expect it to not be easy. Think long. You can do this, but you must start today and you must do something every single day. I know I blabbed a lot today, but I want to end on a positive note. I want to read something that's right behind me in a picture frame in my gym. It's from the Dalai Lama. It says, when asked about what surprised him most about humanity, he answered, man, put any pronoun you want here, man, because he sacrifices his health in order to make money, then he sacrifices money to recuperate his health. And then he is so anxious about the future that he does not enjoy the present. The result being that he does not live in the present or the future. He lives as if he's never going to die, and then he dies never having really lived. I read that often. It reminds me what's important. It's not about the money, but it is about our health. Take care of it.